Aman Parak representing the Lucknow Kings. Pro category player है. पहले देख चुके हैं हम खेलते हुए. We've seen his aggressive style.
Saransh Garg, he's with the Mumbai Anchors as a qualifier.
Next up, we've got Nishant Sharma, or like we have to call him, Sharma Ji.
Romit Advani, always a threat.
100%. He's been playing poker for a very long time.
Ritwik Khanna, their pro, who was grabbed for 5,60,000.
Last up, we've got Vikyat Alawat, wildcard for the Goa Gators. Sriram, the players are getting ready.
But yeah, good point you make. Tournaments, very different.
Yeah, the rules for cash games are much more lax. You know, you are allowed to get away with a
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Blind versus blind battle. Some real hands for both these players. Nishant Sharma needs some help. His Queen 5 of Heart is way behind, and as we speak,
he gets
spikes
that
a
help.
5.
Yeah. So he needs to spike an ace to win this spot.
Yeah, and Nishant's going to know that now he can give some more weightage to Saransh having a hand that's got overcards.
Yeah, one card straight now. Any 6 would make a straight.
Not 1,000, but at least there must be like 200-300 tables, and then you're suffering of chips from like 200 tables. Just imagine how that sounds.
So this is, as I said, a very interesting bet by Nishant on the river. And he does get paid off. So guys, brilliant play by Nishant Sharma ji over there.
There we go. He goes all in.
As I said, I don't see him folding. It's just a matter of, how he chooses to proceed.
I think
he chooses the shove. And if he does make the call, we'll be off to the races because it's a coin flip.
And he makes the call.
And he does make the call here. So we are off to the races.
And he's going to be happy to see Pocket Jacks.
Absolutely. He's going to be relieved to not see the Ace King.
And he's going to be rooting. And he said it could be a quick one. This one when Advait went all in. Right to the
So
flop.
a big moment. The first elimination potentially could happen right now.
So
But it ain't over till it's over. So let's see that turn and river. Oh, a set of jacks, but Romit now picks up an out to a king, but his ace and queen are dead.
And I think one of those kings have been folded by one of the players. So there's only 3 kings left, and none of those 3 will make it to the river.
You can see most of the tables have all the 7 players still in. So people are fighting hard. They don't want to be the first one out on 0 points. So
And I can definitely say that all teams are rooting for Gujarat to get eliminated earlier.
Yeah, obviously.
So that
So that
they can
are
seal
assured
their
of a place
berth.
in the
Yeah,
panel.
they can seal their berths in that grand finale, which will happen on the 15th.
Over breakfast today morning, I was witnessing some good-natured banter between, some of the other team captains and the Gujarat team owner, because they were telling him, as you know, for the finale, there's only 6 teams, and there's 6 teams that have a rail. So they were just, telling him that, too bad, Gujarat doesn't have a rail.
And here again, we see 2 players who got involved in a very big hand before, some moments ago.
And I think if Advait makes this call, Romit's tournament is over. Let's see if Romit can get him to fold.
And Advait will make the call, and guess what? Romit, who might have thought he's ahead right now, is going to get some terrible news.
Absolutely.
So he needs a king, and a king only.
Absolutely. Oh, that queen looking a little more possible now. Another queen would chop the board because then they would both have queens full of 9s for a full house. And that's not it. A 6 of hearts.
And we will
Advait
lose.
stacks him.
One of those teams where all players showed up to Goa
3 days ago.
3 days in advance. So they've been getting their team chemistry on point.
Absolutely.
They've been rooming together, bunking together before they showed up to the Novotel Hotel and Resort right here in Kandoli. So I can also see that they are more comfortable.
Yeah, they
because of those
actually
3
had a
days that
bunch of team bonding activities. I was talking to one of their players and he said they played cricket.
There we go, and he gets it all in.
Mumbai Anchors at risk. That's a clean flop for the 10s. No runner draws also potentially. Just a 4-5 for a wheel straight draw for Saransh. It hasn't come out with 3 clubs. Saransh now looking for one of the last remaining 3 aces in the deck. And it's a 7 of diamonds, so he is eliminated.
Right, Ritwik Khanna is going to put Vikhyat in a spot right now. He's got ace-10 off, and guess what? Vikhyat has a hand with which he's going to have to make the call.
Yep, a snap call with his king-queen. Percent. And here comes the flop. No help for the king-queen so far. But at least there's no ace on board, so his cards are still live.
One king has been folded by one of the other players,
Yes.
which means there are only 5 cards that can help Vikhyat right now.
And no spade for either player, so no help for Vikhyat. He needs a king or a queen, or he's going to be eliminated. And that's not it. So Ritvik stacks Vikhyat.
The players behind him from getting involved in the action.
Absolutely.
And he
Wants
chose
to
a
play heads up.
sizing that can actually, see him get away if a player behind picks up any sort of a monster.
Yeah, just a small raise. And talking of monsters, Ritvik here with the pocket tens. Yeah, very tough decision for Sharma ji here. He played this hand this way in order to be able to get away from his opponent's monsters. The most likely outcome is an elimination. But here we go to the flop. And a bit of a lifeline here. Aman could win this hand with an 8. So 2 clubs or an 8 would see Aman stay alive in this tournament. Jack of diamonds, no help on the turn. Aman down to 10%. He needs an 8 and an 8 only. Got 4 outs. You can see them at the top right of your screen. The ace of hearts isn't one of them. And now we are down to 3 players on this featured table. Advait now on the button. Holds his 8-10 offsuit. Decides to check. Doesn't want to get trapped by Ritvik. Doesn't want Ritvik to do to him what he's been doing to Advait. And look at this. Both players hit a pair on the flop. And both players check it too. Wow. Ritvik is probably inclined to believe that he doesn't have an ace. Any strong ace is most certainly raising pre-flop. Quite easily. But Ritvik does decide to continue with a call here. Not giving him credit for an ace, as I was mentioning earlier. And we are off to the river. Sharma ji also probably not liking the fact that Ritvik has continued. He's got just a 6 kicker. So let's see what happens on this river. Is it going to be a KG check?
3. The 3 gives Ritvik 2 pairs.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Oh my god. I think it looks like it went check.
Oh, it's gone check bet call. Nishant Sharma
He
sees the
bet
bad news.
1.15k on the river and gets the bad news. He is now crippled, has only about 7 or 8 big blinds, but the poker gods are smiling at him. They're giving him ace queen of clubs or a straight or flush on the flop, turn or river. An easy call with Advait with the 6s. A club, a 6 and a 10. So a set here for Advait takes a commanding lead, 93% now to win this hand. Sharma ji needs divine intervention in the form of clubs or running king jack, jack 9. Well, he does pick up some outs. Just a jack. But that's not it. And unlucky for Sharma ji. At the grand finale, you get a big. Your stack depends on how many points you've accrued. So the team in first place will start with 100 or 250 big blinds.
And I don't fault him for getting it in.
Oh, Advait chooses to jab as a bluff, and Ritvik's trap pays off perfectly.
In this mix match.
Brilliantly played by Ritvik to not raise. And Queen Deuce offsuit does pick up some outs.
If
He has
you
a
want to
gut
see
shot.
a flop when you're up against queens and you have Queen Deuce in your hand, that's definitely one of them. Ritvik's got a sweat, got to fade a 3. No 3 on the turn. Great news for the Kolkata team. And to the river we go.
Tense moment here for both these players. And the 5 of spades means that Ritvik is going to win this particular sit and go tournament.
We had 7 players, like you mentioned. The first to leave, the skipper from the Gujarat Falcons. Can't fault him for doing what he did. In 6th, we have Saransh Karg, the retained qualifier. And 5th, Vikhyat Ahlawat, Goa Gators. Aman Park for the Lucknow Kings will finish 4th. And three-way battle, we saw Nishant Sharma third, Advait Rajguru second, and of course Ritvik winning the battle today. And it's been great having you viewers with us. Vedant and I are going to sign off. See you on the other side of play today.